Hey everybody, Doug8798 here. It's time for my salute of TNA Impact Wrestling, which has been around for, can't believe it, it's been around for 11 years. TNA, of course, as many people know, is one of the many promotions to come into existence after the collapsing of WCW and ECW, and is right now the most successful promotion, completely replacing both WCW and ECW, and being here for and surviving for 11 years. Man, can't believe this promotion has been around for 11 years. It seems just like yesterday that I discovered this promotion back in 2003. And TNA, of course, they recently had their big show, TNA No Surrender, where they concluded the Bound for Glory series. And I must say, it's TNA, in my opinion, after watching last week's Impact and seeing some of the previews of this week's Impact, TNA has seemingly started to go downhill. They're starting to do more story-filled Impact shows instead of the fully wrestling themed shows we've been seeing for the past 2 years, and I prefer that style better. But now they're building for more stories to build up for their biggest pay-per-view, Bound for Glory. I hope TNA picks up in the upcoming weeks, and especially at Bound for Glory. I'm somewhat liking the idea of them bringing in new stars. I hope they're good. Not just here because they're young, but actually good wrestlers. And I have several of the problems with TNA. I hate the fact that they're losing money. The touring, the going to the traveling, the touring, the going to different cities. I'm sad that's not working because the shows are awesome. TNA, they don't look like it, but they feel like the bigger promotion between them and WWE. WWE's pay-per-views and television casts, in my opinion, are terrible, and they don't even feel like epic television shows or pay-per-views. But TNA does. It sucks they're not making the money they should. They're not not drawing the ratings they should be drawing, and it sucks that I hear that they're going back to one single location. I guess that's good business wise, but I hate that because they're supposed to be growing, not going back to one state like they were forced to do in 2010, but going back to one single location. But like I said, I enjoy like I said, I've been enjoying TNA lately. It's been awesome. The match has been awesome. The BFG series have been awesome. Like I said, I love TNA. I first discovered the promotion in 2003. In 2003, when professional wrestler D'Lo Brown was fired from WWE, he was in a storyline with professional wrestler Rodney Mack and manager Theodore Long, who was a heel at that time. After D'Lo Brown, I think, lost to Booker T, Teddy Long turned on him, and D'Lo Brown was out of, and D'Lo Brown, instead of getting his revenge the next week, like I thought he was going to do, he was released, and the next week I saw a commercial for D'Lo Brown, Ken Shamrock, Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles, and all these wrestlers on TNA, and I'm like, oh, there's a new promotion out there. I thought the original promotion, World Wrestling All Stars, that was the first promotion to try to come out, that came out after WCW collapsed. I thought that was the promotion, but it turns out that promotion had just recently closed down, and now it was TNA, and I was like, cool, there's a new promotion out there. I saw a couple of their pay-per-views. I finally got to see all their pay-per-views just recently, and I've been a huge fan of TNA ever since. I love TNA. They feature awesome stars like Sting, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Austin Aries, Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Matt Morgan, Joey Ryan, Crimson, Mr. Anderson, Petey Williams, Monty Brown, Jeff Jarrett, Jeff Jarrett, and so many more, so many awesome stars that doesn't the list I just gave you doesn't even tip the iceberg of all the cool talent TNA has featured in their 11-year history. But man, awesome matches. And one thing I love about TNA is that they present wrestling the way I want it to be, old school for the most part. For the most part, they present wrestling old school. WWE looks like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and MTV. TNA looks like professional freaking wrestling. The segments make wrestling almost seem real, and the matches are awesome. Some of the best damn matches in wrestling I've ever seen in TNA, and it sucks that with all this they can't seem to become a competitor to WWE. But love TNA, and like I said, this was my salute. I can't wait for Bound for Glory, and this was my salute of TNA. I'm gonna be doing my year-end reviews, talking about TNAs and talking about the TNA in certain years. What I thought about each year. Before I start that review, I thought TNA was at its best from 2002 till 2008, and 2009, in my opinion. It kind of went downhill because by that point, most of all the cool talent TNA had nearly departed. You still had a lot of cool guys left like AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Raven, and guys like that, but most of the talent they originally had by that part departed, and they were forced to hire new talent like Jesse Neal, who kind of sucked. He got better later on, but he sucked. So thought it went downhill in 2009. Then it got better, in my opinion, in 2010 when Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff made their epic debut. And I think from late 2010 till all the way to now has been TNA. TNA has been the better product between them and WWE, and it's been freaking awesome. We've seen so many new faces, so many awesome matches, and in my opinion, while they could use some really good storylines. But all right, Doug 8798 out. I'm gonna do my year-end reviews of TNA later. I'll do year-end review of 2013 when 2013 ends.